Okay, sound check. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, try it again. Sound check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound check. Goal. Alrighty then, guys. Guess who is back? Hello and welcome to a Prominence Poker podcast. Poker night with Shady. I'm going to play Prominence Poker, a 50K tournament. It's a six-person tournament. I'm going to try to go through some playthrough, my thinking, throw out some knowledge there. If anyone actually wants to join me in chat, you're stupid, but you're welcome to. And tell me how wrong I am every time I lose. That's cool. And if you watch this in the future in the comments, tell me what I did wrong, because that's the only way I'm going to learn to be any better. Now, why am I doing a poker podcast? I usually do a video game podcast called Four Guardians and a Guest. It is a Destiny 2 podcast we've been doing for 38 weeks in a row. We decided to take a liaison and come back in December when Destiny activity goes up because our views went down by about 90%. So we're not stupid, so we're going to not do the Four Guardians and a Guest for a while. I figured I want to do something. The only thing I really know anything about besides Destiny 2 is poker. Back in the day when Texas Hold'em hit the worldwide scene, I was in a lot of tournaments. I did fairly well. I believe I broke about even when it comes to buy-ins and cash outs. In Prominence Poker, I actually do very well. These are six-person tournaments, but I do finish as the winner, quote-unquote winner, 80% of the time, which a win is in the top three. So it's not a big accomplishment. I'm a very conservative player, as you will see. I will bluff from time to time, but not as a rule. I'm a very conservative player. I like to see what people do. My only disadvantage with this kind of poker being online is I can't see the person to look at their tells and stuff, which I'm a very good reader of people's actions. But their betting patterns and what they bet are a good sense of information. So I'll keep an eye out. In the beginning, I like suited connectors, so 8, 9 of spades is fine. I prefer pocket aces, but who wouldn't? I like how we all look kind of, there's like four of us are like almost like we're brothers. But we'll see how the betting goes. Someone raise. That means he's got a face card most likely because there's a lot of people in front of him. I don't want to get my feet wet this early. We'll see. Don't get married to a hand. If it doesn't look good, just get rid of it and move on. Yeah, probably ace 5 right there. Yeah, you won $100, dude. Don't be celebrating too much. So now who wins the first hand? Who wins the last? I did this before, actually. A couple nights ago, I tried to do a poker podcast on Prominence Poker's website. And it's a six-person tournament. And I started the broadcast, the stream at 9. At 10:30, there was still 5 of us at the table. I've never seen that before. Usually it goes about 45 minutes to the end. And I was thinking, I am not going to be doing this for another hour to try to get down to 3. So I just bailed. I stopped the stream and went all in like 3 times and got out of there. I think I just left the table, actually. So hopefully these guys aren't that conservative. Hopefully we got some gunslingers here. We can get this going. My camera a little bit. Yep, there we go. And I got my signs. I'm Shady Vale, Destiny 2. Over 6,000 hours, over 3 million kills, and Destiny podcast for Guardians of the Guest. It's going to be Tuesdays starting December 8th or 7th. Tuesdays. And December 7th is when a new DLC hits Destiny, so we should have some good things to talk about. But I have 4 friends, or 3 friends, VA_Witch, BC, and Star Wars Junkie, and we get together and invite our friends on and talk about Destiny, and then we ask a bunch of questions and have a good time for about an hour. So If you find this by accident, when Four Guardians and a Guest pops back on, check that out. Even if you don't play Destiny, there's still a lot of. It's like an hour of questions, provocative questions, and some sexy, some a little dirty, others very funny, and we just make fun of each other and have a blast. So I may, if this catches on at all, I may do poker on Monday and then Four Guardians and a Guest on Tuesdays, because this stream takes no preparation. Four Guardians and a Guest takes preparation from everybody involved. The guest has to submit answers to the interviewer, which is BC. I got to come up with 5 shady questions. Star Wars Junkie has to come up with 3 or 4 Star Wars trivia. And VA has to come up with the top 3. All that takes time and prep. And then we get together a half hour before, talk about things, and then we do it for an hour and move from there. But this takes no prep. I have no script. Just on the fly. When I do the other one, I got a paper on my lap and everything's scripted. Okay, what do we got going here? I'm not ashamed. I dropped out. I got nothing. I think maybe a queen would help me, but that ace on the board, a king over there, and a couple of diamonds. If a diamond hits, that's gonna make some action. We got some betting here. All right, a 9. Ooh, doesn't change much. Someone could have a king, or on a flush draw, or have an ace. If you have a jack, man, you're happy. Best feeling in the world. You're sitting with 3 jacks, and someone bets into you. But I know quite a lot about. Ooh, that's a big bet. That's a pot-sized bet. He wants a call. He wants a call. He thinks he's got it. He might have the nuts. Pocket aces. Yeah, he wanted a call there. If you bet like 1,000, you would have got a call, dude. You pushed him out. I think he had something better than just a 9. But we'll keep an eye on that guy. We'll keep an eye on Blondie over there. Nice earring, buddy. I got the same thing. Okay, I'm in the big blind. All right, let's get going here. Give me some cards. Come on. Oh, thanks for garbage. Prominence Poker, I've played a lot of poker, online poker, through the last 15 years, and Prominence Poker has a very good card engine. It's very true to real life. I've played some sites where everybody gets pairs, like every hand. It's just so unrealistic. But Prominence Poker is a good one. Now, Prominence Poker is not a sponsor of mine yet, but if this catches on, I'm going to see if I can convince them to be. And my argument's very easy. I have a sponsor on my other podcast, and that's Anchor, Anchor.fm. They put your podcast all over the internet free of charge. Now, what I do with Anchor, all proceeds they give me, I give to St. Jude's Hospital for kids with cancer. And on the other podcast, I have been raising money for St. Jude, and over a course of about a month, I raised over almost $1,000 for St. Jude. I won with jacks, huh? All right. Better to win a small pot than lose a big one. Now, I know some of my friends subscribe to me and get notifications, so it is possible someone might just pop up in chat and give me a hard time, then probably leave. I know VA Witch, she plays Prominence Poker too. I was hoping she'd be on tonight, and hopefully we could get to the same table and we could, talk about it. Just if we weren't just a hand against each other, we couldn't tell each other what the cards were. I'd be cheating, but just to get some more input. She's a poker player. She's impressed with my stats. Hey, I don't always win, but 80%, I think it's like 77, 78% of the time I finish in the top 3. That's not too shabby. You should be around 50. But again, I am conservative. I don't get nervous. I get below 5K in chips. I've gone from 5K to 30K in like 3 hands. It's no big deal. I don't panic. I just watch everybody else betting pattern. Got 350 over here and a call. Okay, the big blind goes 350. Put them on a face card. Maybe a small pair. Maybe suited connectors. God, 9s are coming out like crazy. A bet. Nice bet of 300. It's about half the pot. At a call. I have the feeling they're both on a draw. 2, that's going to be no help. At least it should be no help. If you're playing 8-2 and hit your 2, you deserve to lose. And if you win, you're an idiot anyway. 600. Okay, still like 40% of the pot. And a raise. Okay, yep. Show the cards. Come on, man. Should be a rule to show the cards. Eights. He had more than an eight. If he had 8-2, he's an idiot. Hopefully, these had nines or a pair. Okay, what do we got here? I got suited connectors. One of my favorite hands. 10 Jack connected. Suited connectors. I like those. There's a lot of possibilities you can get. A lot. I'm in for 100. I love early in the tournament when you can play for almost free. See, now I've got a straight flush draw. It's too early in the tournament to have a straight flush draw. A 9 of clubs or an ace of clubs, and I have the best hand I've ever had playing Prominence Poker. I've had 4 of a kind a couple of times. See, a boat's out there. A boat is out there. In order to have a full house, the board has to pair. That's the rule. Club me. Come on, club me. There we go. I have my flush. So if no one has Queen King or Queen Ace, I'm in good shape. Just gonna go 400. Try to entice the call. There we go. Again, better to win a small pot than lose a big one. I could have pushed her out with 1,000. I doubt she would have called, and then she had the full house, and then I still would have lost. So just kept her on the hook. She had the same hand, suited connectors. I just got my flush. She didn't get her spades. Sorry, cheeky babe. And I'm under the full. There's lots of really good women poker players out there. A lot. Some of the best ones. Are just brilliant. But in video poker, like online poker like this, I think a good 40% of the avatars are guys just trying to make themselves look weak in the perception of all the ignorant guys at the table. I don't buy it. You're just an avatar. It doesn't matter what you look like. Oh, one thing I can show you guys. Really? On my table, I have a grenade because I have a grenade in real life, but it has been defused, and it is from World War II. The camera keeps messing me up. It's a different angle. But yeah, I got a real grenade. So I'm literally the bomb. Okay. Is it too much ego to like your own stream? I think not. Someone's got to do it. And the poster behind me, guys, that's a hunter from Destiny 2. I'm a hunter only. There are 3 characters, a Titan, a Warlock, and a Hunter, and I'm a hunter only. Specifically, I'm an Arcstrider Warlock, because there's 3 subcategories. And I actually have a couple of world ranks in Destiny. I'm top 500 for time played, and my Arcstrider is in top 10 in the world in kills at over 2.3 million. If I was as good at playing poker as I was killing stuff in Destiny 2, I could be a professional. And I actually thought about that. Back in the craze, when I was doing well in tournaments, I think I placed 3rd in my first tournament ever of 50 people. I thought about maybe, going to the casinos and seeing what goes on there. But then Daniel Negreanu, who's one of my favorite players, said that, if you plan on going pro, plan on going broke at least 3 times before you get your feet under you, your wings under you. I was like, I don't want to do that. I like to gamble with as much money as I can afford to lose, and that is none. But I like online poker, especially at Prominence, who's great. It's a pretty good experience. People are, they're real people in different parts of the world. I have no idea where any of these are from. It's straight up poker. Everyone got the same chips. You can work your way up in scale for the size of the buy-ins. I'm at the 50K right now. That's because it goes by seasons. Every season's like 6 weeks long or something like that, I guess. And the more you play, the higher your rank goes for the season, and then the higher the buy-ins you can play at. I mean, there's $1 million buy-ins. I'm at 50,000. But overall in chips, I've been playing, gosh, this for about a year and a half, 2 years. I'm at 12 million in chips in my reserve. I don't know if I'm bragging. I don't know if that's hard to do or not. I have no idea. I don't know what the average chip count is for everybody. The information's probably somewhere. And like my LEDs behind me, they are 2 strips and they're set to change color randomly. Okay, I start paying attention to poker. A pair. Yes, I will play a pair, especially early on. I have a 1 in 7.5 chance of hitting another 7. But it does happen. But if you can get in cheap, somebody raises, I'm gonna, raises too much. I'm gonna back out. But I'm okay. 200, I'm okay with. I put him on a face card right there. I may have him beat with just the 7s. Could have a 7-10, 7-9, or a Queen 9, Ace 5. People see that ace and their eyes get bright, but you gotta look at your kicker. Okay, I got 2 pair. Did anybody else have a 6? We're gonna play dumb here. I could have bet that, but if somebody could spike their ace at the end. A 9. That's a fairly safe card for me. I think I got it. Let's go 400. See if anybody takes it. It could just be that I'm just betting because I have an ace or something. I got 7s. He hit a 9. Wow. And I said it was a safe card. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't lose much. That's all right. Why are you still in the hand, though, is what I got to ask. Yeah, and you raised with that. Okay, guy in the gray hat, I'm labeling him as a moron. His IQ's probably equal with a Shady, me. 610 on the big blind. I like to just get in for free, guys. Let me sneak in. Let me sneak in. Well, I got 2 likes. I must be a bot out there. There's nobody watching this. Which is fine. There's my 7s. Where the heck were you last hand? I do have a king, though. I got the 2 pair. Just over half the pot. Push him out. I wouldn't mind another card. You can call. Just want 1 call, though. You don't want 2. Good, there we go. All right, 1 call. I don't want an ace. The one thing I'm afraid of is an ace. Jack's pretty good. But watch him have a jack. Jack 2, and he held for the jack, and he hit it. All right. We'll take it. I don't show my cards until I bluff, which will be later on down the tournament. I'll, raise with, 5-3 with, an ace out there, and everybody will fold, and I'll show them my bluff, and then they think I'm bluffing every time after that, and I don't ever bluff again. That's the same strategy of showing your good hands. If you show aces and kings when you have them, people think, oh, every hand you have is good. There's a scientific fact behind that. I don't know what it's called, but your brain's selective, and when it sees something like a pattern, it registers that as that's the way it is all the time, and it so isn't. To get aces or kings or queens is 1 in 250 chance of getting that. 80% of the hands have absolute garbage in them, and you can hit garbage if you can get in cheap enough. But man, you got to watch out for overbetting. See, I could have kept my king of clubs. If someone told me there was going to be 3 clubs out there, I might have stayed in. I remember I don't know why I thought of this now. Maybe because I have a king. I was in one live tournament. It was in the beginning of it. There was about 25 people in the tournament, like a VFW or something like that. I hit ace king, so I raise it. A Yahoo across from me called. Now the flop comes ace garbage garbage, so I bet again because I'm sure I have the highest kicker with ace king. Flop comes another garbage. He goes all in. The turn was all garbage. He goes all in. I call him. We're at even stacks right now because the tournament just started. And I said this. I go, wait a minute. Wait, dude. I'm going to tell you what your hand is. He's like, you know why. You have ace queen. There's no queen on the board. I've got ace king. I'm going to call you, and guess what? You're going to suck out because you're a buffoon and you're going to beat me. Next card on the river, queen. I'm out of the tournament. First one out. I read his hand and still lost. He had a three outer. He had like a 2% chance of winning that hand, and he hit it. And then he acted like he was king of the world afterwards. Me, I wasn't happy. Another poker fact about me, I almost went to the World Series of Poker in Vegas for the $5 million. ESPN had a poker site back in the day, and I was playing that a lot. I mean, I played that for like 3-4 hours a night. That's before I became a gamer. I put my kids to bed and just play for a long time. And they had tournaments where if you got to the certain level, you would qualify for the big tournaments during the week. So if you got like the top 20 of the 1,500 person tournaments during the week, you'd qualify for the end of the Sunday night tournament of 2,500. Well, it got down to getting close to the big tournament, which was, I think, there was 5,000 people online in the tournament, and the number one person got to go to Vegas and play in the real World Series of Poker. I mean, you get flown in, hotel, you get your $100,000, $500,000, whatever the buy-in was, $100,000 buy-in, and you'd play with, almost 1,000 people for that $5 million. I finished 34th. It took me 5 hours. I finished 34th. I was 33 places away from going to Vegas and playing on TV. But so were 4,999 other people. But I was sweating, man. When I got down to like the top 1,000, top 500, top 100, I'm like, oh man. Am I going to have my flush again? I got a straight and flush draw out there. I'm going to act like I'm pushing somebody out of a flush. Just a little bit. Like, I don't have clubs. That's this message I'm sending right now. It's 300. If I was really to push somebody off clubs, I would have gone at least 6. But I'm acting like I'm trying not... I don't want a club to hit. But I certainly do. Not a club. Not a 9. I look more confident that I don't need a club. There we go. I got another flush. These guys are going to hate me. 300. A nothing bet. That's maybe I got aces bet. All right, we got 3,000 in there. I want to go like half the pot. 1.5. Let's see if anybody bites. He claps and folds. He folds. Anybody have an ace? Pocket aces? Really? Not showing that hand. Okay, we're at 13.6 early on. We're in good shape. Still 6th at the tournament. I mean, I don't remember these tournaments going more than like 45 minutes. Man, we are about a half hour in, and there's all of us here. I don't want to make a podcast of 3 hours for one poker tournament. I'm never going to hit another flush, so I'm going to bail on that one. I'm not sure I can talk that long. I know nobody wants to hear me talk for that long. I won't watch this tomorrow. In which the Destiny podcast, I do listen to the next day because I got to have a tagline. I take the riskiest, borderline dirtiest thing anyone said and make it a tagline because that is clickbait. We averaged, when we started out, I didn't think we'd get, this is for the Destiny 2 podcast, 4 Guardians and a Guest. I didn't think we'd get 5-10 viewers. We're a bunch of nobodies. But our first one got over 100. And then it just kind of built up from then. So after the first 20 podcasts, we averaged like 104 views. But one of them, the tagline was nude in public. That got almost 300 views. Because it just said nude in public. And one of the shady questions, which came from me, because I'm shady, was, have you ever been nude in public? And all 5 of us on the podcast had a story, because all 5 of us said yes. BC defiled some picnic tables with his ex-wife. VA got a tap on the window by a state trooper in a parking lot. Selena told a story about using a tree for balance in a park. Star Wars junkie got arrested at a golf course pool, not knowing there was a security camera there, and she was cuffed and taken to the station before she could get dressed. And my story was, I've been to a nudist facility. There's one nearby. It's no big deal. Nice summer day. Didn't get burned. I'm a ginger, so I get moon burned. The sun hates me. If I'm in the sun more than 10 minutes, I have to go to the hospital. But lots of sunscreen, brought my guitar, hung out for a while. It was nice and relaxing. So if anyone listening to this have a story about being nude in public, you can put it in there. Or you can go find the Four Guardians and a Guest one that has that tagline. It was one of the first ones, I think. They're all on my YouTube channel, ShadyVale35 at youtube.com. And I have to make that announcement because I don't know if I'm going to have Anchor sponsor this or not. But Anchor puts all your podcasts everywhere. So my other podcasts can be found on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, on Apple Podcast, all over the place. And with those put in the pool, we average around 200 views per podcast. But for a fledgling bunch of nobodies, that's not too bad. 300, and I got 9s. I do have a open-ended straight draw. So I'll hang around for 300. Come on, give me Jack. Oh, I prefer a Jack. I'll take a 6. I prefer a Jack. The 6 is called the sucker straight. So I want a Jack. Whew, not a Jack. Not a 6. That's more than 300. I'm gonna bail. That's a keep around bet. I don't know if he has anything. He's got an 8. He had a straight draw too, but I got the 9. Like my outfit, I just changed it tonight. I had like 10 loot boxes to open up. Oh, and by the way, everyone, Prominence Poker is free to play. It is free from the PlayStation Store. I don't know about Xbox. You just load it, you just download it, and bam, you're in. You can pick your appearance. You can buy people at the table a round of drinks if you want. You can customize your appearance a lot. Trust me, I do not look like anything. You can see I don't look anything like my avatar, but that's what I decided in the beginning, and I just really haven't had enough gumption to change it.
Yeah.
And I got my glasses on so they can't see my expression. And yes, I do think I'm very funny. Got the Jack. Got the Jack. Want the 9. Want another Jack. The rainbow board. No flush draw. No straight draw. Voided pairing. No full house. Now a flush draw. But I think I got this. Go 6. If he had a king, he would have called me. I'm actually winning more hands than I'm used to. I'm surprised there's still 6 at the table. Usually there's a gunslinger out there that goes out in 3 hands. Like I remember the days in ESPN poker. Oh my god! In the first hand, there'd be 3 people. 3 people went all in. And I understood the logic. They would just go all in, and if they won, they'd hang around. If they lost, they'd just go to the next tournament, and 2 seconds later, to go all in there too, and just keep going all in until they find a tournament where they doubled up. I could play. I got that. I didn't call them idiots. I just thought they were, just trying to work the system a little bit. But hey, if there's a way to take advantage of anything, people will find it. Well, I would have had 2 pair, but there's a flush draw out there. Another 2 or king hits. I'm going to throw my controller to the ground. But you got to remember, it's all about the odds. The odds of it coming up king 2 or there's it, my full house. That's awesome. I folded a full house. But you know what? I will hit that 1 out of every 450 times. So the next 449 times, I'll be right. That's $1,000. It wasn't worth the risk. Okay, let's start paying more attention to the betting patterns here. I've just been gliding along, winning too many hands to like work the table. Okay. They were connected. Same suit. I would have played it, but no. How's everyone doing on stacks? 6, 6, 9. We got some people that are going to start to go all in a minute here. You get below 5K, 4K, you're in all-in mode. There's a good raise. That's not a good raise. Come on, go like 1.5, not 750. You still got it. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Ace queen. He wanted calls there. He would have gone more. Ace 2, not good. Again, too many people see the ace. I see the 2. Ace hits, I bet I'm probably outkicked by someone else who has an ace. Unless I hit a 2, I'm screwed. Bunch of folding out there. A lot of conservative players. That's not normal. It's like the second time because we're a good half hour or so in, and damn, there's still 6 of us at the table. That is crazy. It should be like 3 of us. Garbage. Okay, what do they got? Fold, fold. White hat, what are you going to do? Nice ponytail, pansy. Oh, yeah, I got one too. Calls 300. Yes, lady, okay, she folds. The soldier there in the cavalry calls, and we got 2. Crap. Queen out there, guys. Who likes the queen? Either slow playing or doesn't have anything. It's hard to tell at this point. So it doubles it up to 600. And a call. Wow. Okay, pair of 10s. Queen's good. A 10's good. 300. Man, 300. That says nothing. You might as well have checked. 5 shouldn't change anything. And now you check. Do you want him to... 300. You got pushed out of a $3,000 pot by $300, and you have no idea what he has. This your first day on the planet, dude? No wonder you're at $4 grand. You should have called that in your sleep. It's called pot odds. You had to pay 1% of the pot to have a chance to win it. That's a no-brainer. You could have 7-2 offsuit with all face cards out there, and you still call that.
Wow.
I know it was 10%, but I'm just making a point. So, anybody else get tested for COVID today? Because I did. Apparently, someone that came to my work last week was positive, so everybody had to get tested today. So I had to drive 20 miles to have Q-tips stick up my nose very uncomfortably. He just shows the 2. He probably had an ace, but I don't give him that much credit. Love getting garbage in the big blind. Yeah, I paid for that. Alright, I need a creative flop here, guys. Wow, people are full. I don't know what the 600. Man, conservative table. Wow. I got nothing. I ain't gonna bluff at this. Somebody else can have it. You didn't bluff me. You had me beat. 10 high has to be beat. So don't be gloating that you bluffed me. Again, ace 2. Let's see what everybody else does. Folds. Well, if it folds around to me, I'll play it. Come on, Whitey, what do you got? I probably have the better hand until the flop. A lot of nothing out there. Take a quick stab. Take a quick stab. Okay. Could use an ace now. Ace 4, ace 2. That should be a chop. Split that, man. Good play, dude. No, you actually did the right thing. It's all right. Ties happen. Garbage. Garbage. We gotta start eliminating some people out of this tournament. We need to be down to 3 in like 10 minutes. I need 2 people to hit a really good hand. God, everyone's betting so low still. Come on, guys. That's the minimum. That's the big blind. You're betting the minimum. You gotta bet at least the lowest bet should be right now should be 1,500. Thank you very much. Sorry, I've been ragging on you, gray hat. He's gonna go all in and gets a call. Here we go. Kings. You got an ace to the big. He does. All right, you lost. Kings lost. They don't hold up. 1 down. A good bet though. 1.5 was the bet. Kings. I mean, I've gone out on Kings so many times. It looks so good when it comes to you. But even with 2 aces hit, you got to think he can't have a third one. There's 52 cards. There's 50 other cards besides the 2 aces that he could have. You got to figure he doesn't have an ace. So that was a good call. I'll give Cavalryman a thumbs up. I would have shook his hand and said, "Bad beat, dude. I thought you had him." That was not a bad play. Keep your head up, buddy. I would have done the exact same thing. I would have gone out. And for the record, this is my second time trying to do a podcast with poker. Again, the first one went like an hour and a half, and there's 5 people at the table. We're pushing an hour now, and there's still 5 of us. So we'll see. I got 7,000, 8, 9. I'm in second place. Wow, that's unusual for me. I'm usually in about 4th place right now. Not arguing. We gotta get people with the same good hand. Okay, Cavalryman, you sat at the table long enough. Just wave and go away. Go get a beverage and play something else. Ace 4. Wow. Jack Queen. Got the queens. Okay, well he just got about 50% more of a stack right there. And she's down to 6-3. There you go. I told you to wave and leave. There you go. Good job, guy. Not hating. Respect. Respect. Garbage. Yeah, I don't do gut shot straights. I don't think I've ever hit one. I just don't play them. I mean, betting on hoping for the 8, just not my. No, I just. Bring the guys off the front line. Battle again some other time. Ace king. Not a bad hand. I think it's the fourth best hand you can have besides aces, kings, and queens. And it may even match up with queens. Wow, garbage. Garbage in the big blind. There's a first. Yep, somebody else can call her. Come on, somebody call her. But don't call her with a crap hand. I hate that. Because you got a big stack, you think it's your obligation to knock the small stacks out. It is not. Let somebody with a good hand take him out. Don't play 5-3 because she has an ace. Because you got 5 times as much chips as her. You're not obligated to take out the small stack. Let the small stacks feed on each other unless you got a hand. Ace 6 on the small blind. Could be better, could be a lot worse. Just don't go all in. And don't raise. Great, I got my ace, but there's 2 hearts and 2 overcards from my kicker. Everyone's slow playing? Everyone's slow playing? I got 2 pair now. I really doubt anyone has a jack, but I guess I don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to show the 6. It'd be a putz. Just give you the chips. It's almost time to show a bluff, though. I prefer to do it with fewer people at the table. If I raise, someone may have a good hand and call. I like to do the bluff when it's like three total at the table. But these guys have been playing real conservative. I don't know if that's a new trend in Prominence Poker. You get all these conservative people. I need like queens go up against kings or something. Aces against jacks, something. I wouldn't mind going heads up with someone with this stack that I have now, 15.85. I'd go heads up with someone. I have to double up twice to win, but if I get to heads up, I've already won. I want to get to top 3 is my goal. I'm just not sure how much time I want to expend into this. I may have to cut this short and just put the results in the comments below. $3 against $3, an actual bet. He hit it a straight. Oh, Chicky Babe. Dude. She's crippled now. She is crippled. She's in all-in mode. She has no other move than to go all-in. There's no, let me see a flop. It's all-in. You have a face card, you go all-in. And I'm not calling you. She's going all in. She's going all in. Yep. Shady called it. She has like squat, so yeah, please call and win. 4-7 versus 5-6. Well, together you guys have almost a straight. Oh, there's your 8. Put your cards together, you got a straight. She hit her 4. There's your 6. Okay, avoid a 4 or a 7 and you win. God, it had to be a 5. Alright, we'll give you that one. Man. Wow. But the guy that had the big stack called that. That was the right thing to do. You doubled her up, but now she's at 2.4. She's still in all-in mode. I think, see, this is my thinking. I think she is going to go all in again, and I don't want my fours to be beat up by a queen 5. Again, one in 7.5 chance to get a 4 to get trips. Actually, a pretty safe flop for 4s, but yeah, not anymore. 2 overcards. Probably a third coming. And a jack. 4 overcards. Not looking good. Nice. 4, 4, 2. There's like 3 hands worse than that. Just my luck. Sneeze at it. Sneeze. You bet a dollar and I will leave. Let you go 4, 4, 2. Bam, bam, bam. Wow, 3 of a kind. You got that hand's hidden. Slow playing it. Uh-oh. You got a 10. Hopefully just 1. A high pair I'm not worried about. Till the next card. Just gonna call. Smooth call, they call it. Come on. 6. God, you know, I'm gonna say it's a safe card, but it may not be. Someone may have pocket 6s. This is how you bet, guys. Bet like a man. He calls me. You got pocket 10s? I'd be pissed. Queens, I'm okay with. Jacks, aces, kings, whatever. God, I hope you don't got pocket kings. Oh my God, don't have pocket kings. Yes! I was so worried about that. I figured he might have pocket kings. Pocket 10s. Pocket 6s was stretch. Wow. All right. Now I'm chip leader. Chip. I am not used to leading from the front here. I'm usually the underdog trying to catch up. Okay. In case you guys didn't notice my outfit, I'm dapper as words that I grew up with. I have a very nice fleece that my brother and sister-in-law got me for Christmas last year. That is black and gray. If you can't see the colors because of the LEDs. And I have a scarf on, which is made from alpaca fur. If you don't know anything about alpaca fur, it is more softer than cashmere. And it costs. This was made for me by an ex-coworker who did it for me at cost, and it was still over $50. That's without labor. But this thing is great because I can wear this at work, and good-looking chicks come up to me and go, "Oh, I like your scarf." I go, "Hey, feel it. It's really soft." And then they like grope me a little bit with my permission. They go, "What is that?" I say, "It's alpaca fur." "Oh my God, yeah." And actually, last week when I wore the same outfit at work, one of the girls that works there, she is in her 20s, very attractive, very nice. She's a sweetheart. We're friends. That's it. I mean, I'm 3 times her age. She came out of one of the offices and says, "You look cuddly." And I was like, "What?" She goes, "Oh, I didn't really mean that. I mean, I meant that, but at the wrong phrase. You look like you're comfortable and you're warm." But she said cuddly. They immediately went, "You can't give guys encouragement, ladies out there. Be careful what you say." Especially someone like me, where if you say one little thing that's positive toward me, I'll probably stalk you for the next 6 months. I gave her a pass. She's a sweetheart. But yeah, I'm cuddly in this. That just made 1% of you go, ooh, and 99% go, oh my god, ew. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Would hit my 7 on the river. Yeah, no good there. Oh, actually, I could have beat the 3s, but yeah, whatever. Don't get in the habit of playing bad cards. I mean, 7-2 offsuit is the worst hand there is. Worst hand. Out of the hundreds and hundreds of combinations, 7-2 offsuit is the worst hand. And yes, I've seen 7-7-2 come up on the flop. Okay, we're getting to some serious money now. The big blinds are 1K. For someone with 3.9 and 6.6, that's a worry. She only has 4 more big blinds. He only has less than 7. And that's not counting the small blind. So maybe 6 and 3. When you get under 10 big blinds, it's time to go all in if you have anything decent. A face card, any pair, any suited connectors. Under 10 big blinds, all in. That's the rule. I'm just going to hang back unless I get something good and get down to like 3 so I get the win. So this podcast / stream is a success. Because if I lose, I'm an idiot. And I did read a poker book when I first started out. It was by Tom Harrington. He won the World Series of Poker, I believe, at one time, before it was popular. Very good book. He went over all these scenarios, and it was amazing. I mean, I don't go by this rule, but it was an amazing fact that with every hand dealt to you, there are 12 factors you have to consider, and number 12 is what your cards are. You have to know what stage of the tournament you're in, what the stacks are around you, who's going to go all in, who's been bluffing a lot, who's been getting hit by the deck, mannerisms, just I mean where you are on the board. If you're on the big blind, or if you're next to the dealer, so you have to go first. It's tough when you go first. You have 9 people behind you, and you got a decent hand. That is tough. I'm on the big blind. I don't need to fold. I only got 5-3. I mean, if you have jacks and you're in first position, you dump them. You got aces, you might consider a call, maybe even a raise. But I mean, if you're on the big blind, you get aces. You're loving it. Okay, I got to open ended straight. 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 6. Now this is what I do sometimes, just to piss people off and put them on tilt. I'll just wait till the end. Not make a decision. Just let myself time out. Just to say your bet annoyed me. I don't do it often, so I'm not a jerk. Yeah, he had a flush draw. He had me top kicker, so I would have hit a 6 to win that, and I don't think I was going to get one. 3.9, 7.6. Come on, guys, make a move. 9-6 on the small blind. Yeah, live to fight another day. There's the all-in. Somebody please call her. Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? Come on. Someone call her. Two callers would be great. 3 even better. I mean, almost any hand here is good. Oh, come on, guys. Queen 7, King 2. Come on. Queen or 7. Queen or 7. Queen or 7. Yes, 7. No king. No king. No king. Yes. Yeah, that was close. Down to the wire. All right, down to 4. You played all right. You had some bad beats. I'm not hating on you. It's all good. Let's go to another turn and try again. Yeah, we're about an hour into this stream or podcast or whatever you want to call it. And all right, I just want to get down to 3. After we get down to 3, I'm going to stop the stream and then just go rogue and do it live and see how I came out. And I'll put the final spot I was in the description. And let me know if you like the LEDs. I can do a lot of things with them. I don't want to change them up because I've had good luck so far. I mean, I'm the big stack right now. I don't want to change the LEDs because I might change my luck. I could probably fold my way to 3rd right here and get a win. But if I get a decent hand, I'll be cautious about it. I might show a bluff soon. These guys have been playing really conservative. I mean, they're doing the minimum bets. That's rarely have I seen a bet that was more than minimum. I see. I fold the 2 pair, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Some could have pocket 9s. You don't know. Queen 2 in my position. I was in first position. I had 3 people behind me that could raise. So I did the right thing. There's a bet. There you go. There's somebody with some balls. I like it. Okay, and those 3 are pretty equal. But we need some heads up all-ins here. We get 2. I'll get a win. Big blind with 9-7 of garbage. Okay, Blue Hat, what are you going to do? We haven't talked too much about you. Whitey, what you got? Gonna check? Bet the minimum? Fold. Nope, I'm not going to show my 9-7. I'm going to act like I had a hand. Oh, they're suited. Not great. Let's see. Whitey folds. I'll go in for the minimum. Maybe I'll get my 3rd club flush. I never remember my lower card. I remember my face card. I never remember my lower card. I'm going to pretend I have an ace right here. And I'm going to show the bluff. He's like, damn, I had him. Maybe I did have him with the jack. I don't know. See, in real life, if this was, I could tell his reaction. He'd be like, oh. Or he'd look to his left or shift his chair or something. You know, he had me and he's pissed. But with the avatars, what are you going to do? And they all have like exactly half as what I do. I've run over tables in the past. I mean, I've absolutely run over tables. I mean, I've like won tables in 15 minutes and just didn't lose a hand. But that's rare. I've been knocked out with a good hand so many times I can't count. And a fun fact, if you're at a 10-person table, on the first deal, if you get pocket aces, you only have a 35% chance of winning the pot. But you still call because that's the highest percentage of anybody else at the table. That's just crazy. It's got to be a straight out there. And we got jack, 2 pair. 2 pairs, good, all right. Six, 4. Wow. You desperate, man? You want to leave? I am first to act. Now, if I was big blind, I'd be happy with that hand. First to act with 3 people behind me, I don't want to play that. See? A raise. I would have just thrown $1,500 away. There. Hey, a good hand, dude. Nice. Maybe your last one, but nice hand. Well, at least they're both spades. Don't like the raise. Don't like the raise at all. This guy's getting ballsy. He just showed ace queen, so he probably has garbage. If I had an above average hand, I would call this guy. But I do not have an above average hand. Yep, ace jack, king jack, queen jack, one of them. You had one, even 10 jack you had. Small blind with jack 9. I'll call the 500. No, no more. Is this guy gonna raise again, though? Is he gonna raise again? Just don't raise. I'm not gonna believe you, but I can't call you with jack 9. Come on, hit me. Come on, be kind. Jack 2. Alright, I'm gonna fade weakness. No queen, no king, no ace. I'm good. Okay, he calls me. I don't know what kind of draw he has. We'll take it. I'm pretty sure my jack was good. 10, 13, 9. Come on, guys. You gotta beat each other out here. When do you have to go? And I don't want to be the one to do it. But at least at this point, I hope you realize that I have been getting some hands, which I'm not used to. I haven't had to make a lot of plays, a lot of strategical maneuvers, because I've been getting the cards. It doesn't change the fact that I've got everybody doubled up at the table. So I'm not a moron is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to defend myself. I'm doing a Prominence Poker podcast, Poker Night with Shady, and I actually do know what I'm talking about to a point. If I played a pro, would I have any chance? Hell no. Oh. If I played Phil Hellmuth, or Phil Ivey, or Daniel Negreanu, I'd have no hope. Andy Duke, no hope. But amateurs from around the world, I hold my own. Again, 78% of the time I finish in the top 3. Not that I'm making money from it. I mean, the only way I'm going to make money from this is if Prominence Poker wants to sponsor me. And if we come to an agreement that they can send like $50 a month to St. Jude, I will announce them as a sponsor. I'd be honored to. I have a job. I don't need podcast money. And yes, besides raising money for St. Jude, I do have a job. I actually am a pantry manager for a local charity. I feed people in need. I know, I'm not running for sainthood. I just happen to end up there. And it's a fun job, and the people are great. And I actually like my job. I mean, I don't look forward to going to work, but I don't hate it either. When my alarm goes off, I'm like, oh, crap, I gotta go to work. It's like, oh, time for work. And then I just go. That's a bad flop for me. Sneeze at it, guys. It's yours. Sneeze at it. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Sneeze at it. Represent an ace. We'll believe you. Come on, that's 5 grand. You can go up to 15 grand. I don't think if I could reach into the deck and pick a card, I'd win this pot. Come on, guy. There you go. There you go. I've actually called things by mistake before. I remember the controllers. Okay, we got a call, though. I kind of want to see White Hat win this. But, I mean, that's a lot of money out there. So one of them is going to be second in chips, right nipping at my tail. We've been on for over an hour, and there's still 4 of us. This is incredible. I know going forward, I'm going to start these streams and/or podcasts about an hour earlier because I don't want to really spend my whole evening playing one tournament. It's fun. I love playing poker. I love it. My biggest attraction to poker is you can do everything right and lose, and you can do everything wrong and live. And win. You do everything wrong and win. Everything right and lose, everything wrong and win. And that's just a minefield I love to negotiate. That you got to make good decisions, but you can make good decisions. If you get when I lose early on, it's because I've got a really good hand and someone gets lucky as hell. I'll have ace king, they'll have 7-2 and hit 2 sevens. Just crazy things. Or they'll have 1 club and hit 4 on the board. It's like, really? You had no business playing that hand, but you outdrew me that bad? I mean, a 1 in like a 500 chance, and you took it? Come on, guys. But 2 of you need to get a good hand. I just don't want to play it. Every now and then you get a feeling. I just don't want to play a6. I just think somebody out there has kings, ace, anything above a 6, some kind of pair. I just have the feeling. I learn to trust my feeling. I'm wrong a lot of the time, but I'm right some of the time. So why take the chance? I can't be giving these guys my chips. Garbage, garbage, garbage. I had no business being on that flop. There's a bet. 3K. All right, yeah, there you go. Man, come on, you guys. You gotta take one more person has to leave. I'm in first position. So I would have to have a really good hand to call that. A raise in second position. Wow, with 2 people behind you. A big blind, if you got anything, go all in. I would love you to call his bluff. He's going to show us like a 6 or a 5. A king. I just had, he was going to show us 1 card. I don't know why people do that. I just assumed the other card was a king. Suited, but low cards. Now I could raise here if this guy just calls. He's going all in. Damn it. This is again where I let the timer run out because I'm not happy with his decision. That's just me being a jerk, I guess. That's like the one thing I do to be a jerk at poker. I let the timer run out. God, but I love aces right there. When was the last time I had a decent pair? I've had 9s, 7s. I have anything above a pair of 7. I had 9. I think I had 9s. I have nothing about no face card or a 10 paired this whole tournament. Yet I'm in first place. Wine me, dine me, 69 me. Don't go all in. Don't raise. Just be a sport. Let's go. Spades, baby. 9s have been hitting all night. Wow. A whole bunch of clubs. I got third pair. Still got third pair. I'll just fold. I won't time out on him. He's not doing anything wrong. Yeah, you had me. With the next card, you had me. Come on, guys. Two of you got to get a good hand. Jesus, 4-2. I love it when there's no decision to be made. 4-2. Nope. 17. He's nipping at my heels. How did everybody's stack get bigger? They took my money. All right, they took my money. That explains that. Oh God, kings. All right. That same feeling that tells me I should fold tells me I should bet. I gotta stop listening to that voice. You got a timeout, dude? What are you in the bathroom? Oh, he calls. Wow. Man, I need hearts. Ace of hearts and 2 more, and I'm happy, sad. I think I got the king, all right. Yeah, I got the king. I don't want to go all in here and lose half my stack. I mean, I'd be okay. That'd be tough to get second. Oops, sorry. He must be lagging. He timed out twice and still got his bet in. Everybody's in on the hand. I doubt anyone has 9s or 5s. They may have a 10, but I have kings. He's going to leg out again. And bet check. And check. Really? You're thinking about it? That was a nice infusion of money. I'll take that. But I had the hand. I know I had the best hand. 15, 12, and 7. We gotta get 7. We gotta get 7,000 out of here. White hair has to go. Man, we're taking an hour and a half for this turn. I don't know. I may have to do a different podcast. I cannot have people trying to watch this for 2 hours. Maybe I'll just start the podcast when there's 3 of us left. That is not a bad idea. I gotta write that down. That'd be an hour of fighting, and I've still have the same kind of commentary, but I have a little bit more insight because I've watched these guys bet for an hour. I think next Monday we will start with 3 left in the tournament. If I get third, I get third. I'm okay with that. I got 2 face cards. I'm all right. Of course, the board doesn't have another face card. Yeah. I do have a straight draw. King, queen, jack. No. Okay, king, queen, or 10, and I'm good. Damn, Check it down with me. All right, I got a king. What do you got? King 4. I got king queen. That's my pot. He had a. Oh, he had the 4. All right, all right. No, you checked it down. Yeah, that's all. That's all yours. That's fine. I didn't see the 4. Nice. Two pair. God, we got to get one more guy out of here. I like the raise. Somebody please call him. Somebody please have a hand. Go all in. Go all in. Come on. Come on, Whitey. Go all in. Come on. Well, I haven't had a really good hand in too long. But all kind of averages out. 10-6. Not suited. If you have a hand here, you suck. 2 pair with a 10 kicker. Ooh. I want to bluff here, but I just think he has me. Yep. Just think he's got a king or 2 hearts. He got the king. Yep, he would have called me if I bluffed. Good call, Shady. Way to fold. Way to know your beat. Jesus. My God. I may be out in 4th place if I don't get a hand soon. I mean, I got a decent. I'm gonna end the big stack, but man, you withering me down. I had 24K 20 minutes ago, and I haven't got a hand in so long. 310, really? What's a face card look like? You guys are playing 5-7 and 9-4, and you're winning pots. Wow. How is this tournament not over with me as the winner? I can't be nickel-dimed. I cannot be nickel-dimed to death. I need someone to catch aces and someone to catch kings. And a fold from Whitey. He doesn't know any better. Go all in. You have 5.2. What are you going to win? What are you going to do? But God, he heard me. He freaking heard me. Crap cards from this guy. King 2. And 7-10 spades. All right. Someone's going to win. I'll give you that. I have one of his kings. There's his king. And 2 spades, though. He needs one more spade. No spade. No spade.
Oh.
No spade. Yes!
Mm.
Alright, down to 3, guys. Down to 3. Another win for the Shady Man, who's in second place in chips. Oh, I think it's somebody just left. Are we heads up? I think we're heads up. Finishing second against a bigger stack, but I mean, not that bigger. He goes all in, I'm going to call him just to get this over with. Okay. I mean, big blinds are pretty high. This is not going to last that long. I give it maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Top 2, baby. I will call an all in. I'm happy with second place. You never know with these all. I have to win 2 all ins and then I win the tournament. Yeah, he probably has nothing, but that's all right. I'm not gonna worry about it. I mean, half that money was his, so it's not like it was a huge win. It was $4,000, but $2,000 was his. I think I'm gonna push here. Interesting call. If the flop comes crap, I'm pushing in. Oh, did not come crap. I give it my downfall. I picked the wrong time to go. We're not dead yet. Not dead yet. Chipper the chairs, all you need. Not dead yet. I am kind of in all-in mode, though. Oh, you had an ace. You know, ace or king. Don't play that game with me. Come on, give me a face card. God damn it. Not the right time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. He's got 3 times more chips than me. All right, let's see what we get. I'm just gonna go maybe 2. I'm just 2 live cards. Yeah, there we go. No, I'm all in. I'll call you're all in a heartbeat. And a call. 8, 10, ace 3. So no 8, no 10, and we're good. All the spades you want. Got my 3, but that doesn't matter. No 8, no 10. No 8, no 10. And this, I get to double up. No 8, no 10. Queen. All right. I was the favorite there, but not by much. If he won there right there, I would have been fine. I wouldn't have been mad. I'd been like, good job, guy. I would have shook his hand, pat him on the back, and say, enjoy your win. That's all right. Okay, we're almost even. I want him to have the impression that I'm only playing good cards. I could have got all in with 6-3. I might have won. But I just want him to know that maybe I'm going to bluff every now and then, or maybe I got good cards. Oh, there we go. There we go. Go all in, I'm calling. Damn it. Damn. Wanted it all in. Even if he had ace-king, it would have been a race. He would have had a 51% chance of winning. I would have had a 49. I will take those odds every time. Queen 5. Yeah, I'll go. Let's end this thing. End this madness. I got second place. I'm happy. Go all in. Let's get this done. Let's move on. Ooh, 5 against Jack. Okay, I need a 5. Or a whole bunch of diamonds or a whole bunch of hearts. Need a 5. Need a 5. And a 5. And a 5. Alright, there we go. Okay, guys, that is the first Prominence Poker podcast, Poker Night with Shady. And we are done. If you enjoyed that, by any means, part of it, a comment, please, a like, please, subscribe, please. If you want me to do this again, anyone, friends, Bueller,